everyone, and welcome to our Monday Minute. Today we need to talk about a medical review issue in home health that has just recently come to the surface through the review choice demonstration, specifically pre-claim review. There are only a handful of states under the jurisdiction of Palmetto GBA that currently have home health agencies participating in the review choice demonstration. If you are not one of those states, please do not stop listening. The review choice demonstration has several different options for participation, one of those being pre-claim review, which is definitely the most popular, meaning the highest volume of agencies in each of these states is participating in pre-claim review, where you have to send in information including a signed plan of care, face-to-face encounter, etc., to get an affirmation for services to be provided and billed and paid for patients under the Medicare program. In recent weeks, we have begun seeing non-affirmations under the pre-claim review process because of patients being in assisted living facilities where the home health agency had not specifically documented in the chart that the patient was not receiving the same services from the assisted living facility that the home health agency was providing. Now, it has been a long-standing situation that Medicare home health agencies could provide services to patients who reside in assisted living facilities. However, it has just become a new situation that medical review is really paying attention to this documentation. It is not, however, new to the manuals. If you are looking at the Medicare Benefit Policy Manual, it specifically explains that the inpatient may live there. Obviously, they have to meet the homebound status requirement, confined to home, etc. But for purposes of Medicare coverage, if he or she resides in the institution and is not primarily engaged in diagnostic and therapeutic services, treatment, care of the injured, disabled, and sick, rehab services, skilled nursing services, etc., then they could participate in home health. It specifically states if it is determined that the services furnished by the home health agency are duplicative of services furnished by an ALF, when provision of such care is required of the facility under the state license requirements for ALFs, claims for such services should be denied under the Social Security Act. Excludes services that are not necessary for the diagnosis or treatment of illness or injury or to improve the functioning of a malformed body member from Medicare coverage. So it does not change the fact that home health agencies may still treat patients who are in assisted living facilities. However, medical reviewers, and this is not just limited to PCR, while we have just begun seeing the non-affirmations under PCR with Palmetto GBA, we expect that this will definitely flow over into the Targeted Probe and Educate medical reviews at Palmetto GBA and probably spread throughout the country to the other two Medicare MACs as well, and contracted medical reviewers, UPICs, RAs, etc. So we definitely think it is important for you to begin documenting in your charts when a patient is currently residing in an assisted living facility, the types of services, etc., that you as a home health agency will be providing are not duplicated by services provided to the patient in the ALF. We feel like that for the most part in most states, this is going to be limited to skilled nursing services and home health aid services because most ALFs do not provide therapy. But nothing to say that you won't have to go through a denial or a non-affirmation regarding therapy and then appeal that, of course. So you might want to go ahead and document it while you're at it. Thank you so much for participating in our Monday Minute today. If you have any questions specifically regarding documentation in any type of medical review or need assistance with medical review of any kind, please don't hesitate to reach out to HPS. We are here willing, ready, and able to help. in any way we can. Have a fabulous week.